Hello, and welcome to Hitchhiker's Guide to Humanity. Today we're talking about humor and how important that is during a revolution. So, I can get really serious on this podcast. It does happen. And I want to take a moment and just be grateful for humor. I really try to incorporate humor into everyday life because it is my belief that we are kind of living in a play where if we're all energy beings that are infinite, then the stakes are fairly low because we're here to just stumble around and do stupid shit. Like, that's why we're here. And what it does is it helps creation, right? That creation energy go into the well of energy. And you get to, check the box on the bingo card of karmic shit and you just do your thing, right? And so if that's the case, we're all just kind of a bunch of bumbling idiots bumping into each other. And if you take life too seriously, it is going to kick your ass. Like I've said a million times, I drew the short straw to come during this time because you cannot help but think that you drew a short straw if you were alive right now. Like, it can be likened to actual hell, right? Rights are being taken away. There's wars, there's famine, there's just like, and yet nothing stops, right? Planes still take off. I'm watching one right now. You still have to survive, so you're going to your job, you're doing your thing. Like, it's such a weird dichotomy that we're living in. It's like we have this one life where you go to work. If you're in a business, you have meetings. If you're in the service industry, you're serving people and you just do your job, right? Or you deliver something and you're like, okay, this is my job, and then you come home and you turn on the TV or something and you see that the world is a trash fire and you're like, okay, well, that's also something. Your nervous system, our nervous systems were not meant to take this much. Like, anyone acting like this is quote unquote normal needs to have their head examined because it's not normal to have this happen. And that's why you see a lot of things popping up. And take this with a grain of salt because I'm saying this as a spiritual person who has found her spiritual self, her energetic self. But a lot of people use religion and spirituality and all this as a scapegoat to escape all of the trash fireness of the world. And you can't your way out of this. Like, I meditate, I try to, I talk to my spirit guides, I do everything that I can to stay in energetic partnership with my team on the other side, right? But I'm not rising above all this shit. Like, that's not going to help anybody. And this is why I talk about discernment and why it's so damn important. Because as we move forward in this weird dichotomy of a world, you're going to see people present things that seem unusual, that seem out there. You're going to see things that make you stop. And I want you to reserve your judgment, keep an open mind, because if we are just energetic beings that are infinite and we're here to bumble through all this shit, then why not all this other stuff? Like, why not just believe it and try? Or why not just keep an open mind and try to think differently? Try on different hats of different mindsets and beliefs and pick the one that fits you. We were raised certain ways. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. You have certain beliefs that were instilled in you by your parental guardians, by your society, friends, whatever. But in the end, you get to decide for you, with all your stories, with all your experiences, what you believe. And I think it's vitally important that you decide for yourself. This does not mean you can't research through other people, you can't listen to other people. But just because someone has 1, 2, 3 different things that you agree with does not mean their entirety of their value system is one to adopt, right? This is where discernment comes in. I may believe 1, 2, 3 about somebody, but when they come in with 4, I'm like, no, my body, my spidey sense goes off and says that isn't something I believe. I'm not going to take that one. And that's okay. This is why I have problems with organized religion, because it's so demanding. It tells you have to believe that Jesus Christ died for our sins, that, the end. And there is no argument. There is no way to believe anything else. And I just don't gel with that. I was not put here to believe like all of the things in one religion. I take pieces from different belief systems and then I make my own. And I'm allowed to do that. And you're allowed to do that. And once you start making those belief systems your own, what you will see is you get your own viewpoint on something, which means an entire group does not decide who you vote for, who you believe in, who you want to go against and oppress. Like, it goes out the window because you get to decide that. And I know that's controversial. Like, you don't have to tell me that, especially in other parts of the world. What? But there's a way to have a balance between being an individual and being a part of society, where you don't have to bypass your own belief system to adopt someone else's. You don't have to do that. And I think it's a dangerous precedent when you think you do. I do think there's comfort in adopting a certain religion, in adopting a certain, but is it right? Wow, this was supposed to be about humor. I can't tell you. This is how you know it's not scripted. Sometimes I script them, but a lot of times I don't. And I just let whatever pour out. And today that just poured out, but it was supposed to be about humor. And well, here's the thing. Like, if you have your own individual belief system, it allows you to live your life however you want, And you get to decide how often you pray. You get to decide whether the Bible is a book that needs to be followed or, a doorstop. I don't know. And that's on you. And that has been taken away from you by religious zealots that get up and say, give me money, give me your energy. I'm just a man, but gimme. And then how often do these religious figures turn out to be hypocritical creeps who steal money? Like, It happens pretty often. There are documentaries all over about creepy men doing creepy shit and taking money. So what does that tell you? Believe in what you see and you feel and you hear and decide for yourself. This does not mean there aren't parts of the Bible that are good, or that there are certain scriptures that people can take with them and say, this is how I want to live. But all of it? No one can even agree with how many books there are in the Bible. Or if one's like there's a New Testament and Old Testament, like it's all made up. Everything in this world is made up. A person made up everything in this world. This does not mean that it was a person's brain who did that. I believe there's energies outside of us that we pull ideas from. And so it's a joint effort. But whenever there's a name of something, whenever there's something that's followed, remember that a human is behind it. Whether it's an old ass human that was ancient or it's a new ass human that's, it's a human. And human brains are there to make you feel comfortable and safe. And so what they're going to do is that is going to be the deciding factor for a lot of things that come out of the human brain. Because as they're creating, they want to feel comfortable and safe too. And then when you read it, when you consume it, when you see it, when you take it in, you're going to feel safe and comfortable too. But we are not here to be safe and comfortable. We're here to mess shit up, literally, to make mistakes, to fall the fuck down and get the fuck up, to lose things, to win things, to fall in love, to get your heart broken, to cheat, to steal, like name it. It's all about what you create from it, what you learn from it. What is it that you are transposing? What energy are you transmuting? That's what, in my belief system, take it or leave it, is what I think we're doing here. There is no one meaning of life. The meaning of life is individual to each person. Each person has their own meaning to that life, and it's precious. There is not one for done. Like, there's no one can even agree with what is out there in the universe. If you can't even agree that the planet is round after seeing image after image, that's not going to change. Humans will always want to be safe and comfortable. They hate change. We hate change. We say we love it. We don't. We would much rather be safe and comfortable. And that is very evident looking outside in the world. So find your own meaning of life. Your own. What is that? Do you know? Until next time, peace and love to you all.